Now, if there's one thing that my subscribers know about me is that I love to give. I love to help in the best way I know how. If I run across any type of information that I figure will help you to succeed, I'm going to share it because I'm using it too. I always dip my toe in it first before I give it to anyone else. And that is what I do here on Deidre Michelle. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about getting those resumes done. Now, if you recall the last few videos I've done, I've always talked about I need to get a resume done. I just haven't done it yet. And the last video I did, I gave you guys a list of the actual inspection companies. And I had about at least 3 or 4 of them in there that was requiring a resume. I had to put it on hold because I couldn't actually submit a resume because I didn't have one done. I told you guys by the end of the week I was going to do it. Well, I'm a woman of my word. I went on ahead and got it done. So, as you can see, I'm pretty sure, it's on the screen somewhere. I went on ahead and got my resume done. Yes, all looking all fantastic and stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to actually do it too, because I did actually go ahead and sign up for those 3 companies since I had the actual resume, and I've heard back from one already. Crossing those fingers. I'm hoping it's one of those jobs that's going to actually give you work where there's actual money involved, because most time if they ask you for a resume, you already know they're going to treat you right. So I'm going to show you guys how to go in and actually get your resume, get it done, and what all it entails to make sure it happens so that you can get it instantaneously and be able to apply for these companies that need a resume. Oh, and it's not just for field inspection now, because the resumes also can include your notary work and your loan signing. So you can have both of them on your resume. You can have field inspector / notary, or field inspector / notary loan signing, whatever you choose to do. I just chose to go with just field inspector because right now that's what's bringing in the money, honey. And so I'll do the actual loan signing and add that to it later on when I'm able to actually let go of this 95. And guess what? It is coming sooner than later. You better believe it. So without further ado, let me show you how to get your resume, okay? So here we are. We're at SOFI, which is www.fieldinspectors.com. Once again, I'm going to say it again. Say it loud, say it proud. There is a join now button in the middle. If you click that join now button, you'll become a member of SOFI, and it is absolutely free. They put your name out there, and if inspection companies are looking for someone and they're looking for someone in your area, then they will contact you. Now, I know I had a lot of people who told me that they have attempted to sign up for SOFI and no one has contacted them. Now, it could be a lot of things that come into play with that. It could be based off where you live. And it could be that the companies that are somewhere around in your area may require an actual a resume. So you never know. Do you have a resume? If you don't, I'm going to show you right now how you can go about getting it. So right below homepage, you're going to click on SOFI Online Store. When that pops up, you're going to see at the beginning, it's going to tell you how you can actually pay to get anything that you want from the SOFI store, okay? And the person who runs this website is Richard Law. You might have seen him around the internet, but Richard Law is the one who runs the site. Richard is the one who's actually going to create your resume for you as well. And there are multitudes of other things that they also have too that I wanted to show you before I jump right into the actual resume. If you get a resume done for them, not only can you have your own resume in hand or digital to where you can send out through your email, but SOFI will, as you can see right here on the email blast, they will email your inspector resume to over 100 quality field service firms for only $19. Okay, they do telephone consulting, $20 per hour. Okay, they have different things. They have inspector banner advertisement. They have that. They have training booklets. They have packet deals. You just have to go deep diving into the actual website itself so that you can see all the different things that they offer. So let's go to what we're here for, which is the SOFI resume right here for inspectors and notaries. And this is where I got mine from here. Okay. So right here, you can see it says add to cart right there. So That is what you'll be doing when you actually get the resume. Let's take a look at the resume. So this is just one example of what a resume looks like. This one right here is for a young man in Houston, and this is for commercial and insurance inspectors. And I know you're probably saying that this resume doesn't look like, well, you know what? This is not the regular run-of-the-mill resume that you will use yourself if you were trying to get a job. Because what is this? This is not a job. This is where you're trying to actually start and become someone who runs your own business, pull your own time, decide your own hours, move about when you decide to move. And that's what this is. And you want it to pop. You want it to stand out. You want it to be like an advertisement, because what you're doing here with these resumes is that you're advertising and you're actually marketing yourself. A regular resume may look good if someone wants to take the time to just read it, but everybody likes a good picture. Everybody likes a good movie, and everybody, just like everybody likes audio, they're going to take time out and deal with those before they take the time out on regular paperwork. So that's what you want, because you want to actually stand out. So that's what these resumes actually look like. And it says here that they have designed hundreds of resumes for small businesses and representatives in the field service industry. They know what is required to design a professional resume that will help you grow your business. Okay, they provide up your color resume, and it comes in a PDF format, and you can print it in color or in black and white. You can distribute your own resumes by email, or you can let them actually distribute your resume. Now, the resume that I distributed was the colorful one that I just showed you up front, and I sent that to, I went back in off my list of the ones I told you that required a resume, and this was just a night ago, and I submitted them, and then before that day was up, I actually received a contact back from one of them. So I know that the resumes do in fact work. So we're going to see how that works once again where I'm concerned. The cost is $50 for a one-page resume. You'll call Richard. The actual number is right there on the website, 321-543-2809. He's in Florida, and he'll give you all of the details. So what happens is you actually ask for a resume. You let him know what you're going to do, right? And what you want on your resume, what you want your resume to say, as far as whether it's going to be a notary or whether it's going to be loan signing and notary, or field inspection, notary, loan signing. And he will design a resume to your liking. You'll do a couple of back and forths through the email until you get it just the way you want the resume to look. So let's take a look at a few of them here, examples, and hopefully the page will show up for you guys to see it. And as you can see here, there are multitudes and multitudes of people who have actually got a resume through Richard Law, and they have taken care of that. And look at those resumes. These resumes themselves are actually walking. Well, not walking. Let me take that back. These resumes are digital billboards for you. Okay, so whatever you've done in field inspection, if you have any sort of field inspection experience, they're going to put it on here. And I know that you're probably saying, well, I don't have that much experience. But if you have some, let me explain something to you really quick. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you had went and you did an inspection on a building. So you went to this building, and you had to inspect to see if they had did any upgrades on it, or if someone had moved in, and you had to show, nobody moved in, but you needed to show proof that someone had been there, at least a construction worker or something. So you took pictures of loose wires, you took pictures of things sitting around, different types of objects that may be on countertops, if there's countertops, if things are not connected, you're going to show water line, you're going to be doing all of these different things. So to you, all you did was just go to an abandoned building. Well, these inspection companies, they may have a different name for it. They may just be listed completely under commercial inspection. Okay, it may be listed under insurance inspection as well. So it may be listed under more than one thing. And you, as a new inspector, you don't know that. But Richard Law, he does. So whatever type of experience you have, he knows exactly how to list you so that the right companies can actually see you. And you know what? I trust in that because I started out through SOFI, which is why I talk about it so much. And I can tell you that he has helped a lot of people. As you can see here, he's helped a lot of people. And I've talked to people who got started through SOFI. And I'm here to tell you that it's the real deal. So if you want a resume, go in, talk to Richard, let Richard know that that's what you want, and tell him exactly what you want, and he will walk you through everything that you need to get your resume the way that you can stand out and actually start getting work. Now, if there's one thing that my subscribers know about me, is that I love to give. I love to help in the best way I know how. If I run across any type of information that I figure will help you to succeed, I'm going to share it because I'm using it too. I always dip my toe in it first before I give it to anyone else. And that is what I do here on Deidre Michelle. Please don't drag your feet. It doesn't matter if it's this or if it's something else that you're going after. Make some sort of sense of urgency come out of you in some sort of way so that you can put your best foot forward and reach out and decide on what you want to do and try your best to touch it. Because let me tell you something. Nobody's going to bring it to you. Nobody's going to bring it to the door and you answer the door and it's right there. No, you're going to have to get out there and go get it yourself. But what we're trying to learn to do over here is to work smart and not hard. But in order to even begin to try to have anything that we want, we're going to have to step out on faith and at least try to succeed in what we want. We're going to have to do that. If you feel like you have not learned enough for whatever reason it may be, that's okay, because every little bit helps. Because some companies will hire you and it doesn't matter if you don't know anything at all. And then once you start to learn, you just try your best to become the best that you could be at whatever job it is, so that you know for a fact at the end, you're going to do what? You're going to succeed. And it's going to be okay. So everybody take heed to what I just said. You guys know what to do. While you think about it, just think about all the different things that you probably want to do with your life, and realize what you're doing and what you're not doing and what steps you need to take. And tomorrow morning when you get up, I already have your mind made up that when I put my foot on the ground, I'm going to have goals in mind. I'm going to have ideas set in place. And I'm going to be ready to make that next move so that I can get out of what? A stressful situation and start living a more stress-free life. So you guys know what to do. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notification bell, because you know I'll be bringing you something else later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.